So, how you doing, everybody? This is going to be more of a talking video than showing, because we're going to go over some things to winterize your vehicle, a little bit of EDC for the winter for your vehicle. So we'll be going over that. Remember to do that, and also remember to subscribe, because all the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. Well, first and foremost, they say test your battery. Make sure your battery is full capacity. You can get a little tester, kind of like at Harbor Freight, one of those, and make sure it has the 12 volts. Make sure it's going. Make sure your cooling system is in good working order, and the tires. Now, this is a newer vehicle, so the tread is really thick, but you want to make sure. And if you don't have all season tires like we have on this vehicle, you want to make sure that you change them out to winter tires. You want to winterize the tires for your vehicle. So make sure of that. And also, this is the list I'm going off of for winterizing your car, but I have some extra stuff I added myself. So check the tires. Also, if the tread is 2 to 32 of the inches, you want to change them. Check tire pressure, because when it gets colder out, the tire pressure does go down. Make sure you have, if your car doesn't have the thing to test the actual tire pressure and tell you right on your dashboard, you can get a small little tester either at Harbor Freight, AutoZone, or one of those places, and you can test your vehicle and make sure you're good to go. Check your wiper blades, make sure if they are needed to be replaced. Add wiper fluid. Make sure you have the negative 30 below degree um, windshield wiper fluid, because if the car gets frozen, it's easier to get it going. Keep your gas tank at least half full to avoid gas freezing. So some places get cold enough where the gas freezes. So you want to just check out, you could turn on your actual windshield wipers, or you could just check them. And sometimes it just needs some cleaning, so you could use alcohol and water mixture, or you can use a Windex or anything to wash the windshield that you use to wash windshields and stuff like that in order to do so. Now, that is some of the suggestions they have. Let me see here if there's anything else. Oh, know your car's capabilities is another good tip. My car does not what? A national campaign to help educate drivers about safety driving built-in vehicles. Search your car and find out what safety features are built into your car. Traction control. If you have traction control, make sure it's on when you're in snow and ice to help you. Anti-lock brake system, make sure everything's working and stuff like that. These are all little things you can do, kind of keep your vehicle in good working order in order to keep you safe and your family safe. Now, my adds to that, or adages, make sure you have a good snow brush with the little squeegee thing on there. And this one does extend because we have an SUV. It's a little bit harder to get to the top. I have an ice scraper on the other side of it. Another thing, as I said, tire pressure. You want to make sure your tire pressure is good. You can get yourself a little pump that plugs into your cigarette lighter. You're good to go. You can keep the tire pressure. If it does happen to go down, you don't have to drive around when it might not be safe looking for a gas station. You're good to go. So everything's good. Also, you're not going to take your car apart on the side of the road, but for any little minor things, a little screwdriver and ratchet set like the Husky one I have here. And I also have a multi-tool inside, so you're good to go. So you want to have something like that. So just in case a little something comes apart or something, you're good to go. Another thing, if you do get stuck, you have a mixture of salt and sand. Just put that under the tires. It does help with traction. They also have some plastic devices that you can use and stuff you can put down in order to give you a little more traction if you're stuck in the snow. Now, also remember, very important, a shovel. This one is a collapsible shovel. It comes in the kit there. So everything breaks down and you're able to use that shovel. And you just connect the handle and stuff like that, because if you're stuck in the snow, you definitely want to be able to get out. And when you're doing so, make sure you have something on the side if you're on the side of the road, and there goes my paperwork. If you're on the side of the road, make sure you have something to keep you visible. Blankets in here. I do have some ponchos up front and one of those space blankets. So just in case something happens, you're good to go. I'm just trying to move my papers out of the way so they don't interrupt us anymore. Anyway, so I have, and of course, we have a first aid kit over there, a first aid kit under the front seat. That's good to have all year round. And so is the triangles. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to say. Also, make sure you have yourself a tire repair kit. Also, you can have some of the slime that you spray in the tires. It's not advised because a lot of shops that do tire repair get very upset if they have to clean that all out. But if you're in a pinch and you're stuck, hey, you got something to do then, right? You have a way of keeping yourself safe and getting yourself out of the situation just in case. Because tow trucks are expensive, people. And I do have, that's the other pieces that fit onto the shovel. It's a small shovel, does have a point, so it's easier to get some ice and chip away at ice if there's ice under the tires. And just make sure, if your car has a mode to put it into snow, you can use that. If your car has a low gear or has the gears where you can put it in low, there's another thing, you could put the car in low. So just make sure of that. Make sure you warm up the car. So just so everything's warm inside in the engine, especially if you have a remote start, it's always great because you just pop in the remote start, you're good to go. But just little stuff like that, the tire kit. And also, like we said before, about checking the tire pressure. If you don't have one in the car that is automatic, we have right here. As you can see, I use some of these, but they are still good. Remember to check them every now and then. But it does come with a tire gauge, but I do have another tire gauge up front, so everything's good there. I can check my tires, keep myself safe and good to go. So that's a little bit of an EDC, a little bit shorter video than we usually do. I just wanted to give a nice kind of public service announcement, or public service, I guess, thing to help out everybody coming, that the winter is coming now. So you're good to go with that. So everybody, please make sure you check everything and keep yourself safe. And like always, people, have a great day.